configuration and then periodic table, and then we have also dealt with the 4 valency sigma bond, isn't it? So before moving into the organic chemistry, I want to tell one case study. Why we have to know this case study means you should know 2 words. One is FDA. So what is meant by F means food, and what is meant by D means drug, and then A means Administration Act. So FDA comes into act after one particular drug that is called as thalidomide. So if you put in Google, if you surf it, thalidomide tragedy will be a big part. From that, we have more restriction in our food as well as drug. US FDA, that is United States FDA, has taken into act after this thalidomide tragedy. What is meant by thalidomide means it is a drug which was given in case of pregnant woman. So the pregnant woman will get morning sickness. What is meant by morning sickness? Morning sickness, they will get some dizziness, isn't it? Mood swings, they will get like giddiness, all these things. So to treat this thalidomide was being prescribed by a ONG specialist. Okay. What happens is, if you take any drug, if you take any chemical drug, in case of 2 things we have to be very careful. If a person, like if a woman is carrying, that's a pregnant woman, all the prescription will have a main thing, it is if it is restricted in pregnancy. Or there is one more biological term, it crosses the placental barrier. Through placenta, it will go to the fetus. Okay, what happens is, this thalidomide is safe outside the testing laboratory. For example, the drug was very safe when it was tested in the laboratory conditions. In animals also it was very safe. But when it was given to the pregnant woman, what has happened is, it has converted into a different arrangement and it crossed the placenta. It has affected the limbs. That means the children born they are not having hands and legs. So if you take the patient, if you take the persons after thalidomide, they are not having limbs. So the doctor couldn't identify how this has happened for many babies. So morning prescription was given. So you are aiming at your responsibility. Are you getting me? This is a case study which says that a simple difference in the arrangement of a molecule affected so many lives. So imagine if this is due to drug, how much safe we have to be. There are many case histories like this. So why I want to say here is, we are thinking that we are studying RNS configuration, we are studying configuration, arrangement of atoms on the right side and left side, that is for marks. But what it does actually is, it has converted into another form, and that is causing this particular adverse effect. This is causing this particular adverse effect. So it is not that easy. So then comes this rules. Okay, so if you are going to give any drug, it should be US FDA approval, and the drug has to pass through 1, 2, 3, 4 phases. First phase, second phase, third phase, and then fourth phase. So this is first phase, this is for 100 people. Second phase means 500, around 500 they will test. And this third is again more number of population. Then fourth will be after serving in the market, certain samples will be withdrawn, and this will be post-marketed survey. What is this? Post-marketed survey. So when you are going for NDD, new drug discovery, the drug has to pass through phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 and phase 4. So this clinical trials plays a major role due to thalidomide tragedy. So if you take thalidomide patients, then you can see that the tragedy, what is the responsibility of any person who is involved in the manufacturing as well as the drug, the chemical, how badly it has affected the fetus. So the placenta, it has crossed the placental barrier and converted into another configuration. So it has affected so many lives. Okay, so this word we have to keep in our mind during new drug discovery. Okay, so that's why chemistry we have to study in detail in pharmacy. Okay, I hope I have detailed you about the role of pharmaceutical chemistry in drug discovery. Okay, so you keep this, go to your internet, your phones, you take Google, you do thalidomide tragedy, to just have some hints what is thalidomide tragedy. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.